As you prepare to reopen your church or reopen to larger groups of people, there will be several new things you will need to consider to make sure everyone has a good, safe experience. Your members and visitors can be welcomed in a friendly and healthy way as they enter the church building. If your congregants haven't already filled out a COVID health assessment before arriving, they should be asked a few questions while remaining physically distant to help determine if they have symptoms or are at high risk, according to public health guidance. They're also encouraged to wear a mask and perform hand hygiene. Once inside the church, people should be encouraged to take anything they will need before heading to their seats. For example, communion packets can come pre-prepared to reduce the need to pass a plate or for people to come forward to receive communion. People should also be encouraged to use safer methods of tithing and offering instead of passing a plate from person to person. Consider using debit machines with tap, e-transfer from a device, or have people send their gifts from home. If using tithing envelopes, discourage licking them, but rather use a bingo dabber or simply collect them unsealed. Consider blocking off sections which can be labeled as Section A and Section B to signify which seats should be used at each service. In this case, during the 9 a.m. service, the A seats are available. If no one sits in the B seats, they can be used for the 11 o'clock service without the need to clean in between. If there is a need for people to sit in the same seats within 48 hours, use a scent-free disinfectant wipe or spray. Make sure that the bleach-based cleaner stays in contact for a longer period of time and let it air dry. For the time being, we may need to be creative about how we do baptisms, baby dedications, and christenings. Weather permitting, consider having outdoor events such as baptisms at lakes, oceans, or even in a hot tub. The person performing the baptisms should be wearing a mask. The one being baptized should not. It's helpful to know that most viruses, including COVID-19, will die in water, so it is safe to use the same water to baptize several people. Whenever you're in close contact with someone, make sure to avoid contact with body fluids. Provide a tissue if someone is crying. When praying with someone, have people stand side by side rather than face to face in order to reduce the amount of contact with droplets. Singing is considered a higher risk activity. If people sing in a group, discourage any face-to-face contact, such as a choir singing to a congregation. Consider using barriers, masks, singing outside, humming, quiet singing, or wearing visors to reduce aerosolization. Social areas and places where people eat and drink can be especially tricky to keep clean and safe. For the time being, it's best not to have shared cream and sugar, but rather allow the server to put them in the drinks. Consider using paper cups and disposable stir sticks. The server should wear gloves and an apron and be careful when tying and disposing of the contaminated garbage. Our congregations are eager to meet together again. According to public health guidance, with prayerful wisdom, we can reduce barriers and create safer, healthier places for people to gather for worship.